Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Jody Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Damian Trejo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Damian Trejo is retired to lead off the ball game. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Owings carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bobby White. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. No balls and a strike to count.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Owings leads off first with 1 away. And again a throw, and the runner back. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Wiggins is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Don Drysdale.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Don Drysdale. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Phillies strand one. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Alexis Ruth will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Up next for the Buccos, Christian Brummett comes in today, leading the National League in hitting this year.
Christian Brummett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And immediately the Phillies now must deal with a real burner standing at first base.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guarantee fastball let it eat.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Roberto Clemente. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Digging in, Tyler Wiggins. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face. with a runner in scoring position.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Runners off for second. Alford at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possible.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. In the air out toward right field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in, Curtis Wiggins, and the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Drysdale. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies nothing. Now in the box, Kelly Shopik, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Wiggins going back on it to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Jack Bellamy. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into play here at 273. 11 home runs and 37 RBIs. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that's the second out.
Batting 8, second baseman, Lloyd Newby.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Lloyd Newby, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Brummett. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies 1. Settling in now, Brian Brummett. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2-1 the count. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The pitcher, Jody Christian, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see, in fact, this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Center fielder number 27.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Christian stands at first with 1 out. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Trejo is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christopher Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies 1. Been a nice day for baseball so far from Pittsburgh, as we're back for the start of the 3rd from PNC Park. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Alexis Ruth. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First offering on its way. Popped up. Back behind second. Wiggins is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Damian Trejo.
Ready for another chance. Damian Trejo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Shortstop, Chris Owings.
Striding in once again, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Digging in to try it again, Bobby White. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Owings at second with 2 down. Popped him up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Now at the plate, Roberto Clemente. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And
now meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Pirates moving front now 4-1.
hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings moving to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
So with 1 away, a reminder we've got more Pittsburgh Pirates baseball for you in the week ahead as you take a look there at where we'll be over the next 7 days. So coming to the plate, Randy Wiggins earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Wiggins is 21 years of age. He's a second baseman by trade, and he's still on the right side of the infield, but instead he's at first base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base. Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Drummond.
Into the box, Brian Brummett, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We're through 3 here in the Steel City. It's now a 4-1 Pittsburgh lead. Leading off the inning, Don Drysdale, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Kelly Shopik. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Jack Bellamy. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
To his left, Wiggins. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Standing in, Scott Gifford. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 12.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jody Christian. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Gifford, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there.
And kids, this is how you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Flying toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first, make it 5-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Roberto Clemente as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Ron South answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tyler Wiggins will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Another try at 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Another full count pitch on its way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And the runner will score from second.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. In his career, Wiggins is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different...
And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Curtis Wiggins. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Standing in, Emil Doyle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Wiggins takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Lloyd Newby.
Now at the plate, Lloyd Newby comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. So far this season, Newby brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Ben Revere will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Damian Trejo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. It's the Pirates 8 and the Phillies 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 48.
Ready for another shot now, Brian Brummett.
Pirates. Catcher, Brian Brummett.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, Scott Gifford. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Brummett aboard here at first with nobody out. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Missed with a breaking ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No one out with a runner at second. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the runner is in from second. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Standing in now, Jody Christian, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runner at third here, nobody out.
Nope,
he's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Still only one out in the inning. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boom.
So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder, Christopher.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside and low, 3-0. Three and 1 to him now. Set. Here's the 3-1. This is line to left. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Check swings, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. Pittsburgh leads this one 11-3. Ready once again, Bobby White. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Don Drysdale, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Kelly Shopik. Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 2-0 now.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 325 sign down the line. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Stepping in now, Jack Bellamy. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Shopik rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's in there as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Into the box, Emil Doyle, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Lloyd Newby.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lloyd Newby. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. 1-1. He's taken for strike 2. Slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. The 2-2. Popped up. Gifford has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Pirates 11 and the Phillies 4. Riding in once again, Randy Wiggins. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Randy Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Curtis Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Standing in now, Brian Brummett, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Bouncer up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 11 and the Phillies 4. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Barry Hobbs is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. In the air to center field and deep back at the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Get off the field.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
What the heck is this crap? You're going to get nailed. What the hell? Alright. That's enough of this crap.
Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Now the 2-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
He showboat again.
Here, nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Chris Owings now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He works 6 1/3, mostly forgettable innings, but he will leave with the lead in his pocket.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 65, Nate Stone.
First pitch on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Wiggins takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, third baseman, Bobby White.
Digging in once again, Bobby White, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
In there, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Jones has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 11 and the Phillies 5. Adolfo Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Nate Jones. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Low for ball 1. Softly hit here to the left side, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Number 27, Christian Brummett.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Brummett, he's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Now pitch on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely
crushed.
Forget about it. And
dang, Brummett.
Bounced right into the Allegheny.
Dang, Christian.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Christian.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder.
In now, Christopher Wiggins. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Newby over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Up next for the Buccos, Roberto Clemente. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball one. Clemente over at second. Wiggins at first, 2 out in the inning. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets fouled. So 1-1. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. White is over to take a look, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 8th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 12 and the Phillies 5. Ready for another shot now. Don Drysdale.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen? Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Popped high in the air. Jones will take it himself for the first out of the inning. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Digging in and looking for more, Jack Bellamy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit well on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, Emil Doyle. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the air now out to left field. Wiggins backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman, Lloyd Newby.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Lloyd Newby. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drysdale, the runner at third. Bellamy on at second with 2 down. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. That's not going to help when the score reads 12-5. Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Into the box now, Brian Brummett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Runner goes for second, and a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And that's the first out.
First baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Stepping in, Scott Gifford. He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Newby is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nate Jones.
Angel Vargas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Angel Vargas.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The 1-1. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Brummett will try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates strand a couple as the lead holds at 12-5. Maikel Franco is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Larry Nolan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Leading off for Philadelphia, third baseman number 7.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Damian Trejo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's Chris Owings now. High and deep to right center. Clemente racing back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Bobby White, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Don Drysdale. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of the series as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
12-6 the final tally here. Pittsburgh jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jody Christian earned his 9th win of the year. Alexis Rude allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours, 17. Our paid attendance at PNC Park this afternoon, 38,365. The Pirates thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.